Congratulations, Gabby. It's a beautiful poster and you deserve it. I am very excited about your award and about this program. It's a great way to help children become involved, help children to understand what happens and what can happen, but even better than that, it's a great opportunity to be able to talk to children about prevention so that if they ever feel threatened or in a situation where they don't feel comfortable, they know what to do, because so many people don't realize that over 80% of children who have a plan, who fight back, who make it very difficult for an abductor to steal a child, get away. 80%, over 80%, that is a lot. And so this is just such an incredible opportunity to talk about it. We talk about so much about, earthquake safety, get under a table, get in a doorway, stop, drop, and roll for fire safety, don't talk to strangers, don't take candies, don't look for lost puppies. But how much do we talk about what do you do? We hear what not to do. But this is such a great opportunity to take to talk about what to do if you're ever in that terrible situation, which I have been in, and it's not fun. But I just am so thrilled to be here today. I'm so happy for Gabby. I hope you know that you can scream as loud as you possibly can, or kick, or bite, or scratch whoever's eyes out who's trying to hurt you and take you away. You absolutely can do that, okay? Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for that message of empowerment. What a great message to give to our youth, to let them know that they can fight back, that they do have the power to fight back. Again, congratulations to you and your family, your mom Joan, and your father Francis. Can't tell you how proud we are of Gabby. Principal from Emerson Elementary here too, and not Jordan. We appreciate all of you for coming and spending a little bit of time. And if I could for a moment take and segue from what Elizabeth said with the extremely difficult and even horrific experience that she had, out of that were born a number of important programs, including the CART program. And I wanted to introduce the CART program to you. It's the Child Abduction Response Team, and recognize some of our own members of the Attorney General's office who are here on the CART team. And in a moment we'll ask our Supervisory Special Agent Reed to come and give you a little bit more about the details of what CART does. It's a tremendous law enforcement resource. We have over 160 members of law enforcement on the Utah CART team, and it began in 2007. Elizabeth's case, again, out of tragedy can come very positive things too, and because of the attention that her case brought, Utah was one of the first states to create a CART program in 2007. For the last 7 years, we have had buy-in both at a county, state, and federal level from law enforcement. And it's, again, just a tremendous tool for our agencies. It's been used multiple times. The first time was with this I can't say the name correctly, Sernamu, in that case. It was started, I believe, or pioneered in Florida with this, so many abductions there by the Department of Justice. But again, very quickly, Utah law enforcement joined, and I want to recognize all of our law enforcement partners at the county, federal, and state level for that. It's important that, and I think Elizabeth touched on it, we're not just talking about children who are abducted, although that's part of it, but also children who are missing or who are endangered. And I think that part, the endangered part, I want to underscore, because before we even get to the missing or abducted part, too often we have children who are in situations that are in danger. And if we can equip them, educate them and their families on how to help them in those situations, we'll be much better served as a state. So without further ado, I would like to call Special Supervisory Agent Reed up to give you a few more details about the CART program and then answer any questions that you might have about what it does and what it will continue to do.
Patty Reed. I'm with the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. These are some of our agents on our task force, and they're pulling double duty. They are also on the Utah Child Abduction Response Team. As General Reyes said, it started in 2007. Our first activation was in 2008 with Senator Moo. We've had 2 activations since. We feel like we are horribly underutilized. We feel like we can be a benefit to many law enforcement agencies throughout the state of Utah. So we are a resource to any law enforcement agency throughout the state of Utah. We have 160 members on our team, law enforcement and support personnel, incredibly experienced, highly talented, and if my child went missing, I would want them looking for my child. The way it works is anytime an AMBER alert goes out or an endangered person advisory, we get notification of it. If it's through the media, if it's through an AMBER alert we receive on our phones, we will typically call the law enforcement agency and offer our resource. They can activate our entire team. They can activate portions of our team if they just need search, or if they just need investigators, or they need intel. That's available to them. It's just a wonderful program. We train constantly. We're always ready to go. And so we just reach out to our law enforcement partners and hope that they will utilize this wonderful team. Thank you.
Any questions, we might call you back, so just be on the ready, Patty. And I forgot to mention and acknowledge Ed Smart for being here too, and want to recognize and appreciate all that he's done to promote programs, not just here in our community, but throughout the country and even internationally. And thank him, his family, and Elizabeth again for being here to help lend some visibility to such an important program. So if you would join me in thanking them with a round.
If anybody has questions, or I can have the 3 of them stand up for just a moment.
Has our legislature passed what is commonly referred to as Jessica's Law? Do we have?
Ed, why don't you hop up and talk about the legislative efforts?
We do have sorts Jessica's Law here. It's been passed in, I believe, 44 states across the country in one form or another, and basically it's calling on mandates for sex offenders.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have any other questions for any of the people who presented today? All right, Gabby, well, what a fun day. So you might want to stick around for some more photos and some things like that, but congratulations and good luck on your entry back in Washington, D.C. We will be cheering for you. I'm sure it's the best.